Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Can you? Brilliant. Thank you, guys. Okay, cool, guys. So just a quick introduction before we get going. We've got assistant coach Deon Davids and Kwagga Smith who are on media today. We're just going to follow the usual protocol, English first, and then last 10 minutes Afrikaans. And then as you would have seen on the WhatsApp group, guys, we are in the process of just trialing something internally within SA Rugby. And so basically, we will send you an audio recording of the news conference, and then the television stations, we will send you the actual recording of the news conference itself. So yeah, without further ado, if you can just raise your hands for questions. And guys, please, we are limited to 30 minutes, one question at a time. If we have time for a second question, we will come back to you. So yeah, you can raise your hands for questions. Leeton?
Hello Z, bye, dankie. Hi Deon, hi Kwag. Hope you're doing well. Deon, if you can just start with explaining what the reasoning is behind starting in Buenos Aires with the training first, and then moving up to Santiago del Estero. Thank you.
Leeton, yeah, the reason for being in Buenos Aires is because we're quite familiar with the surroundings, where we stay, the training facilities. It just gives us an opportunity to adapt and to do our work without any other disturbances around us. And then I think then we still have enough time when we leave here to adapt quite well to where we're going to play.
Jan?
Thanks, Ina. Thanks, Deon. Thanks, Kwagga. Deon, is there any changes to the injury status of any of the players that's on tour with you? Is everybody fit and available?
Jan, no, unfortunately, there's no injury concern. All the players are available for selection. They've trained last week, and also as we start today, everyone is ready to tackle this week.
Nathan?
Thank you very much, Z. Good day, Deon and Kwagga. Deon, I know you're quite meticulous with your planning, especially in the set pieces with the lineouts. But what were your takeouts out of the two-match series against New Zealand? Then for you, Kwagga, just overall, you guys, how's the mood in camp at the moment, and what are you guys looking forward to this weekend against Argentina?
Hi, Nathan. No, we're really excited for this opportunity to play against Argentina here. We know it's going to be very tough. It's never easy coming here. I think obviously we're playing against a team that's on a high. They've beaten two Southern Hemisphere teams. They have a good opportunity to win the Rugby Championship. So I think this is a very important game for them as it is for us. So we expect a very, very tough encounter.
Ronaldo?
Hi, Coach Deon. Hi, Kwagga, Ronaldo here. Question for Coach Deon. I just want to check, what are you expecting from Argentina this weekend? And I mean, what do we need to do to be on top of our game? I mean, Argentina is a very unpredictable team. And also playing in Argentina, we know it's one of the toughest places to go and play rugby. So what do we need to do different this week compared to the first couple of games we've played?
As I said, I think Argentina is a very well-coached team. They've got an intelligent coach. I think if you look at their game, they're really on an upward curve in terms of their performance. When you look at the profile of their team, obviously they've got the old or the usual customers that are very tough up front. The Kremers, the Materas, the Montoyas, all of those guys, the Lavinis, they are really tough guys up front, so we expect a good challenge in set pieces. And then obviously also they've got some excellent backline players, a lot of them coming through the Sevens Academy. They've showed their skills, and their speed of execution in the last couple of games in the Rugby Championship. So yeah, so I think we're playing against a well balanced team, a settled team, which with a lot of confidence. So for us, it's going to be important to focus on us, to ensure that we stick to the plans that we have, and that we play the game in the right areas and be ready for the challenges, whether it's physical or whether it's speed that they offer, that we can handle that.
Morgan?
Thanks, Ina. Hi, Deon. Hi, Kwagga. Kwagga, if I can just go to you quickly, what would it mean for the Springboks to win the Rugby Championship for the first time since 2019? And how much of a motivation is it going into this match against a team where you guys will definitely get a hostile reception?
Yeah, I think for us, definitely as a team, it's a huge opportunity, obviously, to win the Rugby Championship. But I think we can't look too far ahead. I think it's going to be a really tough game this weekend. Argentina is also in the run to win the competition for a first time. So I think they'll be really desperate coming out, wanting to get 5 points here in Argentina to make it a final next week in Nelspruit. So I think for us as a team, we try focus on this game this week. To really work hard to physically match them, because they will be coming out and they'll be really desperate to get a win and to be in contention for the Rugby Championship.
Nathan?
Thank you again, Zina. Kwagga, this is for you. I'm sure you guys have done your review of the All Blacks tests, the 2 tests. What were the work-ons you guys are looking to polish up on before taking on a well-balanced Argentina side, which is very unpredictable and can beat anyone on the day?
Yeah, I think after playing the All Blacks twice, we've obviously got a few learnings. I think defensively we wanted to stop momentum better after the first test match. And I think personally for me also for the breakdown in the second test match, so we lost a lot of ball. New Zealand got a lot of turnovers and that broke the momentum for us when we were wanting to attack. So I think that's definitely 2 aspects where we will definitely work hard on. And we know Argentina's got a few good stealers and fetchers, and it's definitely going to be a big battle at the breakdown also this coming weekend.
Franco?
Yes, thanks. Kwagga, just on that loose forwards of your opinion on the loose forwards of the Argentinians.
Okay, let's go to Lita.
Sorry, Z, I think your line is just delayed. Francois asked Kwagga about the loose forwards of Argentina and what you make of them.
Yeah, definitely. I think Matera and all those boys are really, really good players, and they've been in the system a long time. If you look at the amount of caps he has, and then Kremer, depending if he plays lock or flank, close to almost 100 caps. So it's something that they will bring to the game, is that experience. And obviously they're Argentinians, they'll be really passionate. They're good players, and like I say, the breakdown is going to be a massive challenge. And then obviously also the physical battle in the set piece. I think they'll be coming out and wanting to set the standard there.
Deon,
Leighton, go for it. You were first.
Thank you, Justin. Deon, just in terms of maintaining that momentum, what has been the talk in the squad, especially after you split and then put in some rookies again and keeping some of the rookies back the side for that last test in Mbombela? Just what was the talk about keeping that momentum and not being too focused on the end result of the test on Saturday?
No, I think as a Springbok side, we said we always try to put a team on the field that we believe in can can beat any team on the day. I think the guys that we've selected to brought over here are guys that have built up some experience in terms of playing Test rugby, and we're quite confident that they can give good account of themselves. I think, yes, we understand that Argentina brings a different challenge than the other teams, but I think everyone is so focused on this game and ensuring that we put ourselves in a good position and really work very hard to secure this win and to be able to win the Rugby Championship. So yeah, we just focus on this team that's going to play this week. We're quite confident in the players that are here, and we're quite excited also to see how they can live up to this unique surroundings and challenge that Argentina bring to us.
Justin?
Thanks. Hi, Deon. Hi, Kwagga. Kwagga, this one's for you. A lot of people, we always talk about the hostile crowd in Argentina and how they support the team. From a player's point of view, how do you guys deal with that? And what would you potentially compare it to in playing in other parts of the world?
Yeah, I think coming to Argentina, I've been here a few times with Super Rugby and then obviously internationally also. I think it's a hostile crowd, but they're really passionate, and I think on the field it really drives you, and you know that you got to pitch up and make sure that you play well so they don't get too loud in the crowds. But I quite enjoy it a lot. I think it's a great challenge. I think the stadium that we're going to, I don't know if people knows how it looks, but it's quite a new stadium and it's really nice. So I'm looking forward to that challenge also. I think it's going to be a really great atmosphere, and also their fans being passionate because they know their team's got a chance to win the Rugby Championship.
Jan?
Thank you again, Gina. Kwagga, you touched earlier on the physicality of the Argentinians, but as we saw in that second test against Australia, when they get on a roll, they're very difficult to stop. They get flowing in that. What do you guys need to do to stop them getting into that rhythm that makes them such a dangerous team, especially on attack in the backline?
Yeah, definitely. Like there's a lot of guys that comes from the seven, so they got a lot of X factor in the backline, and then they got the experienced players in the forwards to get that physical dominance. So for us is to rock up physically and to make sure we do our jobs right, and we play as a team together and make sure when there's something loose or a loose ball on the ground that we clean it up, or when they're attacking off loose ball that we stay together as a team and we play as a team. I think you can easily fall in the trap to play individual, and then you'll be in big trouble against them.
Can you see you had your hand up?
Yes, thank you very much. Good afternoon from the side. Good morning that side. Deon, what challenges does playing an evening game in Argentina present? The Boks have been playing a lot of afternoon games. I think Kwagga would have experienced playing a night game in Super Rugby. But what does an evening test match in Argentina present as a new challenge for the Boks?
Okay, Dishona, I think for us, we're quite used to playing in conditions. I think it's going to be very hot. It can become a bit humid. It can be the ball can get a bit slippery. So those are things that we take into account in terms of our preparation. I think just to add on what Kwagga said, we put a massive emphasis on execution for us this week. It's going to be important that we look after our ball from a set piece point of view, and obviously. When there's kicks on us, that we look after that in terms of handling loose balls. So yeah, it's going to be important. For us, we prepare to ensure that we can execute to the best of our ability, and we will try our best to adapt to the situation, and whatever come up on game day, I think we will find solutions in order to handle that better.
Are there any further English questions? Or Percy, is that an English question?
Zina, I'll wait for the Afrikaans, thank you.
If there are no further English questions, then we can go with Afrikaans. Percy, so jy kan gooi.
Thank you so much, Zina. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Goeiemôre. Kwaliteit daar is. Deon, kan ek 'n vraag vir jou net vra? Deon, kan jy miskien vir ons net 'n aanduiding gee oor of daar enige kneesplekke beserings is? Ons het laas gehoor van Grant Williams wat homself moes onttrek van die span. Is daar enige beserings wat julle oor bekommerd is, of het julle 'n volle fikse groep beskikbaar vir oorweging vir hierdie naweek? En Kwagga, net kortliks, in die onlangse verlede sou mens, of jy sal my korrigeer, maar in die onlangse verlede nog sou mense gepraat het van dat die Springbok gaan net na 'n toets teen Argentinië om te verwag om net te gaan wen. Is dit deesdae nog die geval? Kan 'n Springbokspan, 'n 4-malige wêreldkampioen, net gaan Argentinië toe en verwag om 5 punte op te gaan tel daarso?
Al ons spelers wat ons hier het is reg vir om gekies te word vir die span. Ons het in hierdie stadium geen bekommernisse oor beserings nie.
Ja, ek dink per se vir ons as spelers weet ons dit gaan nie maklik wees om hiernatoe te kom nie. Ek dink die Argentynse span wat hierdie jaar in die Rugby Championship gespeel het, weet 'n mens, hulle kan enige span wen. Hulle het teen Nieu-Seeland gewen, hulle het teen Australië gewen. So ons kan nie verwag om net hiernatoe te kom en te dink dit gaan gebeur nie. So ons is besig met ons voorbereiding. Ons het laasweek al begin en ons wil seker maak dat ons op die dag reg is vir wat ook al kom. Ons weet dit gaan 'n fisiese battle wees en ons sal reg wees daarvoor, maar dit gaan definitief nie net gebeur nie. So ons gaan definitief as 'n span moet speel en vir mekaar moet speel en regtig hard werk vir die wen.
Kwag, julle het ek wil amper sê 4 tuiswedstryde gehad. Daai toe in Australië was daar 'n helse klomp Suid-Afrikaanse ondersteuners. Maar Argentinië gaan heeltemal iets anders bring. Hoe gaan julle van die crowd af feed om julle te motiveer? Vat julle maar daai boost wat julle kan toe kom en probeer dit omskep in positiewe dryfkrag.
Ja, definitief. Ek dink mense weet die ondersteuners hier het baie passie vir hulle span en nou wat hulle ook dalk die kompetisie kan wen, gaan hulle net nog meer passievol wees. So ek dink vir ons moet naby bly as 'n span, naby mekaar bly. Dit gaan hard wees. Mense gaan dalk hierdie calls kry, so mense gaan seker maak kommunikasie is goed op die veld. En dan ook ja, net daai geraas en dit te gebruik vir energie om mekaar te motiveer. En dit is altyd lekker om te speel waar jy weet die mense het passie vir rugby. So vir ons gaan ons net ons beste gee en soos ek sê, ek dink die belangrikste ding is om so naby as moontlik en so tight as moontlik as 'n span te bly.
Are there any further questions in Afrikaans, guys?
Sien, kan ek nog Afrikaans?
Jy kan 'n laaste een gooi, dis reg poesie.
Baie dankie Zina. Deon, kan ek vra van 'n afrigtingspunte van 'n afrigtingse kant af, kan ek jou vra, daar word baie gepraat van julle nodig net 3 ligapunte om hierdie titel reeds in te palm. Is dit waaraan julle dink of kan mens praat van 'n Grand Slam in die rugby kampioenskap?
Ja, ek dink ons het dit voorheen gesê dat ons fokus is om elke toets te wen, om die beste moontlik te lewer wat ons kan lewer. Ek dink elke speler wat die Springbok try aan het, vir hom is dit 'n besonderse eer en hy wil hom persoonlik laat geld in elke geleentheid wat hy kry. En dit is waar ons fokus is. Ons fokus is om die beste moontlike span te wees en die beste moontlike vertoning op te sit hierdie naweek. Ja, daar is die verwagting dat ons hierdie wedstryd kan wen of die volgende wedstryd kan wen, maar vir ons is dit net absoluut ons is fokus op die dinge wat ons kan beheer en dit wat ons kan beheer is die manier hoe ons die wedstryd benader, die manier hoe ons dinge uitvoer op die veld. En vir ons is dit belangrik om te sorg dat ons hierdie geleentheid gebruik om sukses te behaal en nie te ver vooruit te dink.
Fantastic, guys. I see there aren't further questions, so I'll be sending out the recording shortly on the WhatsApp group. If you are not on the WhatsApp group, please could you just drop me a WhatsApp and I will add you so that we can make sure you get it. And yes, thank you for joining us. Have a lovely day. Thank you, guys.
Dankie julle. Gracias.
Ook jy doen 'n super sport net sport en dan
ek net hier sit sommer.